Hello, it's Dallas Tarot in the house, and I'm here to do a reading today for whoever needs it. Hey, hey. So this is a new spread that I want to try because a lot of times, let me just give you a little bit of backstory before I do it. That way you'll know where it's coming from. So a lot of times when I'm doing readings, I'll try to stick with a particular story or stick with a very general story. That way it can hit pretty much anyone that watches there, or just like loosely hit the person or loosely resonate. But I thought, I'm so tired of this. This is a spread where I can throw some cards out and I can throw some scenarios out there. Some of it may be really specific. Some of it may not resonate with you. Some of it may. But I just wanted to feel free to throw out a story and see if it sticks. Because a lot of times, like I said, when I'm doing a particular signs reading or whatnot, I try to keep it as general as possible. That way it'll hit everybody's in some way or a fashion. But this is a way for me to kind of, you know, so I'm gonna throw a story out here and let's see what happens. Give me pretty much general things. Give me a story. What message do they need to hear? So keep in mind, it's for whoever it hits. If it's not your story, then just don't apply it. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Because I was like, you know what? I would love to do a spread where I can like say things and not have to worry about if it resonates with everybody. Like I just wanted to throw a story out there and see if it sticks. All right. I look bright red. How? You did a video titled "The Time I Met Tyler." Well, put that in my comments, Iman. Put that in my comments. I would love to. Where's it at? Is it on your channel? 1 second. 1 second. I gotta make sure that I screenshot you. I'm gonna watch it after this. 1 second. The Strength reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. In the past, King of Cups. Some of you were definitely, it's talking about emotions. It's talking about emotions. Some of you really heavily had a connection with somebody. You really loved this person, but it was on and off from the get-go. It was on and off from the get-go. You're over it. You're getting over it now, but the love was heavily in the, even when you dealt with it, it wasn't moving anywhere. You had hope that it would, but it didn't. Not laughing at your pain. You're getting over it. You're going to go through motions where you think you're over it, then you're not. You're right back to square one. Ten of Swords. This person still watches and keeps tabs. Clarify this Strength card. So it's a Leo or a water sign. You're making a decision to throw your hands up. You were very unhappy in the past with how it was going. I think from the get-go, it was stagnant. From the get-go, you saw unreliabilities from this fire sign, this water sign, this air sign. From the get-go, there was a lot of unreliability, inability to trust the person or inability, King of Wands. It was very on and off. They just couldn't make up their mind. They just couldn't make up their mind. It's like they brought grief to your life from the get-go. So this is not something that started off all harmonious. I mean, it may have, but it's like it went to shit immediately is what the past is telling me. The past is telling me it went to shit almost immediately. I mean, almost from the get-go. Mariah, why are you saying no to? Why are you saying no for? It may not be your story, Mariah. Oh, okay. Sorry, you're agreeing with me. I'm sorry. Got you, Mariah. Sorry, Mariah. She was actually agreeing with me. Sorry, I read that wrong. I apologize. I do see you trying to turn your back eventually. You will try to turn your back, but it's like you're gonna keep going. I do see you dealing with this person again. That's what's so strange. They are watching you secretly. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. Some of you are keeping an eye on this person secretly, or they're watching you secretly. What are they doing? What is this person doing toward the collective? They're coming toward you very quick, and they keep their options open, but they're coming back around. This is their future actions. Five of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Cups upright, the Knight of Wands. Coming back to your life, but still keeping their options open, still acting like you're not their main priority. Why would you let somebody like this, a playboy, playgirl, back into your life when they're leaving you on hold because they want to sit there and be a low-budget Hugh Hefner, like I always say? All right, Knight of Wands, very immature energy. Some of this person is younger than you, or they just act immature and younger than you, all right? So be aware of that. I feel like from the get-go, it was pretty much It pretty much failed to launch from the get-go. Or it just, right away, I mean, some of you met this person or dealt with this person and right away it disintegrated. Like, it was like, damn. Let's see. I mean, it was shitty from the get-go. It's like you saw inconsistencies immediately, and they're coming right back your way with this same song and dance, coming back toward you, being the in and out playboy, playgirl type they always have been or are, and still keeping their options open. Now let's look into for the ones that have a job, let's look into what's going on with you. The ones that are employed, not self-employed, but I'm gonna look into self-employed people in a second. What about people that are employed by someone? What can they expect? That was in the future, Malika. Hell, 561 people in here. It takes, literally, y'all never come to my readings during the day. It takes me to have to do a reading at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, okay. You feel very unsuccessful at what you do, or you just feel like you're not getting anywhere in this particular job. You were promised things, or you felt like there was going to be a particular position available or a particular advancement available or like a raise available or like a different position. Like you've been holding in there waiting for, and you wanted to stick into this place hoping that there would be some type of advancement in your position. And you're kind of remaining in there. But it's like, I feel like you've been either promised it or you've just been hopeful for it. But every time it just comes to pass, it never comes to pass. I see some of you wanting to leave this job because I feel like it just has you feeling so unsuccessful with that Six of Wands as the main focus, all right? Some of you don't need to leave this place yet until you can find another means of financial stability. Because I feel like even though you don't feel successful in it, it's paying the bills. So you may need to sit your ass down until you get to the next level. So like, how are you gonna leave this, or how are you gonna sit there and contemplate leaving this thing or getting out of this when you you gotta get your ducks in a row first. What do you wanna do? I felt either you were promised raises, or even if you weren't promised a raise, you kind of felt like at some point you would get to that point, but it's like every time something comes available or a position's available, you never get it, or you never feel like, you don't feel like you're advancing in this. And at one point you actually liked this job. You don't see, in the past you really were working toward trying to get up in this position, this company, whatever this is. It's like the whole time you were working, you were really doing your thing, you were working, even though you didn't want to keep doing it over and over again, you still held out for something to change. Waiting on the world to change. Keep on waiting. That's what I got. Waiting for the world to change. So he was waiting for the world to change, and it just, nothing changed. All right. The Fool reverse. I feel like you need to stick in there until you can find something else. Like, don't leave. And some of you are actually having issues with people in the workplace as well. All right. Some of you are having issues with your boss, or your boss is a real twat, a real bastard, basically. An overbearing bastard or bitch, basically. Whoever the overhead is a real bastard. King of Pentacles reverse, Five of Wands upright. All right. Some of you want to knock their block off. That's what I just got in my head. Like, you just need to hang in there. I feel like some of you will sever ties with this place. It's like you're not ready to take the leap yet because you know that you have no foundation right now. But something's going to come in to where you probably can at some point. Some of you are ready to leave it, or ready to sever ties with this place, but you're just afraid to do it. Of course you would be. You don't have nothing else set up. You got to set something else up before you can leave this. All right, just putting that out there. So let's do self-employed, folks. Let's do self-employed. What about self-employed people, please? The Fool reversed. The Four of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands upright. Well, you've been going back and forth. Your future is the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing some of you really hold on to your money or needing to hold on. Wish fulfillment's coming in, folks. I feel like you're going to have more decisions. Like you have a lot of clients or a lot of business coming in. So hang in there. You know, you were feeling, some of you were feeling stuck in this unstable position you're in. You feel like you felt very unstable in the past. Like you didn't even want to work on it anymore. You got tired of it. I see some, but some of you just hung in there. You started taking control back over the situation. Like some of you are really coming out trying to be a boss, and well, obviously you're self-employed. You wanted to stop working on it in the past. I don't know if you felt attacked by people, Seven of Wands upright, or you felt like the people you were dealing with. I don't know if you're like in business with people, or if this is clients of yours, or people watching what you do. Seven of Wands. It's like kind of like you were on the defense. And you didn't want to work, this does resonate with me. You didn't want to work on this anymore. Whatever this was. It's kind of like you lost your mojo for this. You lost your mojo. You lost your mojo. I don't know if some of you have a conflict with competitors or people that, because it's like this energy of conflict here. This is something you're getting pretty sick of. It keeps talking about you don't want to keep doing it. But just hang in there. It's coming in. It's good. Ooh, okay. All right. I feel like you just need to hang in there. Your finances will improve. All right. There'll be advancements in your finances. I just feel like you're being really up in the air about what you do. I don't know if you've been attacked by people you work with or you're self-employed, or if people are attacking what you do. Because the Seven of Wands is like a card of like feeling on the defense or feeling attacked. All right. Whatever this was that had you defensive in the past, it made you want to stop working on this thing or this project, this employment thing. But it's like you really took it by the balls basically and got control over the situation. Like you're not being phased easily. Like I feel like you're gonna be that boss bitch, a boss bastard basically. Like you're not gonna let anybody fucking phase you because you're coming up as somebody who's strong, independent. And yeah, you may have had rocks thrown at you in the past, but it's like you're still persevering, you know? I say hang in there, happy times coming. You're gonna get a lot of advancement in your finances, a lot of advancements in finances and money. Like your near future is great. Six of Pentacles, Four of Coins. Whatever money advancement you get or whatever finances you get, hold on to it. Don't spend it as fast as it comes in. Hold on to it. All right, you're really setting up a really good nest egg for, always save for hard times. A lot of money coming in, just hold on to it. Don't spend it as fast as you get it. All right, is what it's telling me. Yeah, you had hard times, and I don't know if you was being attacked by somebody or somebody you was on the defense from people your clients or your competitors or something like that. That's what it looks like. Like in the past, you wanted to stop working on it. Competition could be anything. All right, so what a weird reading. But you're the one coming up out on top. Your near future is the Nine of Cups. You're the one that's on top, or will be on top. All right. How are people seeing y'all? How do people see you? All right. Okay, so they see that you're, okay. People are seeing, you're confusing folks because you're like, the way you just withdrew from a situation, like people, I feel like at one point you were engaged in conflict with a lot of people, or you were engaged in conflict with someone. They see how you're not feeding into the conflict anymore. Five of Wands reverse, I see how you're not feeding it. If anything, they think that you're giving up on the connection with them. I don't know if this is a friend, a lover, who gives a shit, right? It's just telling me basically, they see that you're not really with that conflict no more. They see you withdrawing from it. They see how you've given up. And they think that why is the Seven of Cups here for? They think the reason you're not, okay, I don't know if this is a friend or a lover. They either think you have other friends or other lovers, other options. They feel like with the way you withdrew, because you used to engage in conflict with them or these people, and they feel like, and the way they're seeing you is like they got something else going on because they're not even doing anything towards me. They're not even doing anything. They're not. They're either communicating very little with me or not at all. And they see that you're disengaging in a sense. They see how you've disengaged. For some of you, they think that you're communicating with other folks, or that you're paying other people attention. This could be a jealous friend. I get this person's jealous of the way that you're. They have jealous tendencies of the way it comes up. Is like somebody's jealous, maybe jealous that you're keeping your options open, or that they perceive you to have other options. Apparently, they think you got it going on. They feel like you've given up. How do you see them? Let's see. All right, the Six of Cups. So you do think about them from time to time. You would like to communicate with them. You know, you kind of don't want to give to it anymore, but you do think about them. Some of you think they're arrogant, or they had arrogant ways. They're holding. You feel like they're arrogant. You know they're going to communicate, but you just feel like they're holding back. So you think about them. You know they think about you. So you're aware that they think about you. You know they do. And basically, you're just the Strength card. You're seeing how they're holding back communication. So this is telling me that you disengaged from this person entirely. You stopped feeding into their conflicting ways or feeding into the drama they brought to your life. You withdrew. You stopped feeding it, basically. You may have kept your options open, or they may think you have other options. I feel like this person has jealous tendencies, like nobody can have you but them. But see, you're aware they're going to be communicating, but you just feel like when? Because they're just holding back. You see them as a Strength card, the Eight of Wands upright. So that tells me that you are aware that they're going to be reaching out to communicate, or going to be, you just feel like right now they're holding back and kind of being arrogant. I get this tug of war. Like you feel like they're an arrogant bitch or fucker who will not like open up, or you feel like they have an ego, or like you feel like they're just like all about ego, like they're just arrogant as fuck and feeling like you have to do all the work, or feeling like you have to do all the initiation. Basically, that's the way it comes up as. Like someone like, okay, they expect me to do every fucking thing. Basically, that's the way I feel like you see them. Like they expect me to do every fucking thing. And I'm not going to keep doing it, because the way you're coming up is somebody who's disengaging. Like I said, keep that in mind. Strength card, Eight of Wands. Somebody's a fire sign, Leo, or water sign is what it's telling me. So apparently you're tired of initiating shit with folks, whether it's a friend or a lover, or you're tired of giving to a situation where you feel like you're feeding somebody's ego, or you're feeding a monster, basically, is what it's telling me. So I'm actually going to just do another random spread. Let me ask how your friends and family sees you. Let's buy. How does my subscribers, friends, and family see them, please? Friends and family, how do they see them? Okay. Okay then. Some of you had some, they know you still love them, whoever this is. Like you had a fallout with this friend or this family. It's telling me that you moved on from them, or you've here's this disengaging energy again. They see you as these people feel like you're getting away from them. Did you have a fallout with your family, or did you have a dysfunctional family that you are disengaging from or moving on from? The reason I say that, you pulled the dysfunctional family card, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Like your family knows you. They kind of feel like you're getting away from them. Lord, I thought my family was crazy. They feel like you're getting away from them. Like they feel like the dysfunction was so insane between. Like they still love you. They still love you. Like I don't care how dysfunctional you've been with your family, your father, your mother. Who gives a shit, right? At the end of the day, it's unconditional. They do love you, but I feel like you needed to disengage for whatever reason. What happened? The reason I'm laughing is. Some of these people were like in and out of your life, or they only came around when they needed you. Knight of Wands is like a user energy. Or they used you, or you felt like they used you, or they were only came in and out when they needed you, or this is what it's telling me. Either you dealt with friends that only came around when they needed you, or family that came around only when they needed you. Like when you needed them, they were not there. And you're just basically giving them a taste of their own medicine. They still love you. They still, I think these people genuinely have love for you. They just see how dysfunctional it is. But I think that honestly, they only came around when they needed you, or they would come in, you wouldn't know what their motive was. That's why it comes up. So that's for friends and family. Keep that in mind. So not a lover, but I mean, you can apply it to a lover, but any additional info? All right, here we go. Right now, you're in a tug of war. There's this tug of war energy here. 5 of Swords. You could work things out with this person, whoever you are thinking about right now. Think about who you're thinking about right now. There will be a comeback around. You two are not going to remain withdrawn for too long from one another. The communication is stuck or stagnant right now. You two could at least remain friends or cordial. You two could at least remain friends or be cordial. This person dealt with a lot of folks, 3 of Pentacles, or deals with others, or they just put their energy toward others and not just you. You two could remain cordial and not just, I mean, you don't have to be lovers. I feel like you two would conversate or have a conversation at some point, or just lay it out on the line. I feel like that's very possible in the future. But I feel like you two could at least remain cordial. You don't have to love each other, you know. 10 of Cups reverse is why I'm saying that, because it's clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. Like, you can get to a point where you two can at least cohabitate, cooperate with one another, but not necessarily have to be with one another. You know, that could be the case. For some of you, there's a lack of communication, but I'm seeing at some point you two could sit down and have a conversation, or at least settle things out, flatten things out, basically. All right? That's what I'm kind of getting. I do see a big comeback around of a Virgo, a water sign. Right now, you're playing this game of trying to ignore them. You're trying to ignore the urge to go back to them. And if they come back to you, you're going to try to ignore them like they don't matter no more as well. You've been trying to ignore them. Jesus, a lot of stories. What the hell's going on? Okay. So with that being said, y'all, that's your just throwing it out there spread. All right. What is the name of this video? For whoever it's for, or something like that. I forgot. What's the name of this video? I can't see the title. When I'm live, I can't see it. What is the name of this video? Thank you, Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. For whoever needs it. There you go. So this is for whoever needs it. That's my new series for October. Whoever needs it for the month of October. All right. Thanks for the $9.99. Anna Buford. Appreciate that.